14 years old. I'm in 8th grade and I always loved science, so I decided to learn more about quantum science. Quantum science is thought of to be extremely difficult and one of the hardest branches in science. Although this could be true if you did dive deeper, it's not hard to understand the gist of it. Quantum science is the study of how atoms and molecules interact with one another. It also shows how neutrons, protons, and electrons act and move with one another. Figuring this out and applying it has helped us invent many things. For example, the electron microscope. It was invented in 1931 by Max Snell and Ernest Ruska. The electron microscope lets scientists see objects more than 1 million times smaller. They achieve this by not using light. It's assumed if you don't have light, you can't see. That's true, but what they did was they channeled electrons through an organism to form a picture. This creates a clearer resolution of an organism than light could. This type of microscope is called a transmission electron microscope, also known as TEM. What they're doing is like using a stencil. A stencil covers up the places where you don't want color to create a picture. It's pretty much the same thing, except on a much smaller scale, while receiving a clear picture. If you think about it like that, then the organism is the stencil and the paint is the electrons. The electrons pass through the organism and are collected at a fluorescent screen to create a duplicate picture of the organism. This picture is in black and white. The white parts are where the organism is more dense. The more dense it is, the harder it is for the electrons to pass through. What could have happened is the electrons could have been absorbed into the atom itself or directly hit the atom's nucleus and bounced back. We know this because in quantum science, the electron should have passed through the organism if it was thin enough and if there was nothing blocking it. Ernest and Max knew that by applying this effect, they could create a picture. And we only know of this effect because of quantum science. These microscopes help scientists learn about a whole other world that we can't see. It might even help scientists learn more about quantum science. All of us should have a general understanding about quantum science because it has helped scientists create many inventions that have helped us develop. Thank you for watching and goodbye.